Welcome to the Eczema Warrior podcast. I'm your host, Julia Chen. I'm here to help you heal your eczema naturally so you can finally live your best damn life. Many years ago in my own eczema healing journey, I was stuck and confused on how to heal my skin. Fast forward to today, after many lessons learned and lots of trial and error, I'm now living my best life and traveling the world with clearer skin. If you're an eczema or TSW warrior who desires a life of food freedom and is wanting to heal your skin without steroids while using mindset and manifestation as a tool, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Eczema Warrior podcast. I am so excited because first of all, we just launched Clear Eczema again as of yesterday. We did a free training. I've been shouting to the rooftops about the free training. And then after the free training, I talked about some amazing promos for Clear Eczema. Relaunching this program again live right now. If you join us before next Monday, July 31st, then you get to save $1,000 off the program. Yes, you heard that right, $1,000. And this program is going to be perfect for you if you're someone who is desiring support, you want accountability, you want me by your side throughout your entire healing journey over the course of 6 months, and you want to basically learn the tools and strategies to help you go from flaring to literally thriving and living your best life. We teach you all about root causes, diet, supplements, nutrition, mindset, of course, is a big component as well. And yes, I can go on and on and on about how great this program is. I'll let you go to the show notes below. Click the link there. You can learn all about what's inside the program and apply for the program and book a free call with me, and we can talk about whether or not Clear Eczema is a good fit for you. All right. So besides the fact that we're currently launching CYE, I'm also really excited to announce that now I have relocated temporarily. I've just got to Mexico City literally as of this podcast episode being released. I am excited. This was a trip that was booked very last minute with my friends. I'm going to be spending 3 weeks here with some friends. We're going to eat some good food. We're going to walk around town. There's this hot air balloon excursion I really want to do. And unfortunately, a lot of my friends don't want to do it because some of them are either scared of the heights or they're just not down for it. So it might be something I'm doing by myself, but I'll let you guys know. So I'm excited to spend 3 weeks here because I've been in Colombia for a while now. I feel like I kind of got to a place where I want to start traveling again. So I'll be doing that over the next few months, actually. So yeah, that's basically a little life update besides this whole program launch that I'm going to be busy with, but also going to be also enjoying my life as well. All right. So today's episode, I want to talk about exactly what the mindset of an eczema warrior who is healing their skin successfully looks like. So what I mean by this is what exactly does a person like who is doing really well with their healing, they're thriving, they're finally seeing changes in their skin, what kind of mindset do they have? Because believe it or not, and actually you have to believe it because this is actually facts, your mindset obviously has a really powerful impact on your healing. Your thoughts can create your reality. I've talked about this in many other episodes in the past. What you think, what you say, the way that you perceive your skin and your eczema healing journey all has a direct relationship with what you're healing and how your healing will look like. So with the eczema warrior who is able to heal their skin successfully, there's a difference between two mindsets. So there's a victim mindset and there's a growth mindset. So what do these two mindsets entail? So in the beginning of my healing journey, I used to have a victim mindset, meaning that I thought everything was against me. Like, poor me. Why am I going through this? I don't deserve this. I hate my eczema, and this eczema is, ruining my life. And just basically anything that was very negative, I would blame it on my eczema. And I thought that literally the universe was against me. Like, I literally hated the fact that I had to go through TSW. I didn't understand why I was the one that was so doomed to have this skin condition. And I would look around me and envy everyone else. I would be like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't like this. And I wish I had that person's clear skin. I wish I had that life. Oh, that must be nice. Oh, I wish I had that. And I was literally didn't even realize that I was basically I was basically making my healing so much harder because it kind of became a self-fulfilling prophecy because yes, my skin was flaring and it was bad, but the more that I fed into it, the more that I played into the mindset of, oh, poor me, the harder my healing became. And I only realized this afterwards when I started to shift my mindset later on my journey and actually shift it into a perspective where it became more of a growth mindset. So what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset, you can think of it as opposite of a victim mindset. Instead of thinking your eczema and your journey and everything about TSW and your skin is happening against you, you now view your skin and your journey as happening for you. And I know this sounds hard, especially when you're in a flare. You're like, how can I think this journey is happening for me? And, it's not a mindset shift that happens overnight. It literally is like training a muscle at the gym. It takes time to build a muscle, just like it takes time to strengthen your mindset. But what you can do to kind of start working on having a growth mindset is to start looking at your eczema journey as it happening for you, right? Think about all the things you've learned about yourself when you're going through this journey, right? You're learning how to take care of yourself and feed your body good nutrition and practice self-care and do your meditations. Like a lot of these things people don't realize are so important to do until they hit rock bottom or until they're at a point in their life where they need to make a change or their life is just going to go into shit. Right. And so that's something I learned in my journey too, is I had to start shifting my mindset and start doing the work and either look at this journey as this thing that sucks and I hate it and just play victim, or viewing it as like, what am I learning from this experience? And how can I take each flare as a learning lesson and learn from it, grow from it, become a better person instead of being angry at the flare and being angry at myself. So that's the difference between having a victim mindset and a growth mindset. And every single person and client that I've met who have shifted their victim mindset to growth mindset have always seen so much more healing. And the other thing too, with the mindset of an eczema warrior who heals their eczema successfully, is that they're not afraid to step out of their comfort zone, right? And so what do I mean by this? Stepping in your comfort zone is about doing something that you've never done before. Deep down in your soul that you're meant to do this, whether it's investing in yourself, right? Starting meditation or looking for a practitioner that you really felt attracted to and you really want to work with her, but you feel a little uncomfortable doing so because maybe it's a big investment. It's something new to you. So your body is like perceiving it as, something that you shouldn't do, right? Because your brain is always trying to protect you and is trying to protect your ego, right? So whenever you have something that you want to do that you feel uncomfortable with, that's actually the thing you're supposed to be doing. Because when you step out of your comfort zone and doing things you don't normally do, this is where literally magic happens. Growth happens, healing happens, like faster you can ever imagine. Because here's the thing I've learned, and it's something that I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza. You guys know he's my favorite person when it comes to mindset. He talks about how us as humans, we are literally so stuck in the past and doing the same things only to get the same results, right? For example, applying this to eczema healing. We're used to the same diet. We're used to working it out on our own. We're used to not asking for help because we feel that, we can just do things by ourselves. And we're just so stuck in the same habits and the same routines, but then we wish for better results. But how can you wish for better results if you don't get out of that rut, if you don't step out of your comfort zone and start doing something different, right? Go ask for help and, start journaling and working on your mindset, even if it feels like uncomfortable or feels like it's fake to you or whatever it is, right? You have to do something different, because if you don't do something different and you don't change your environment and you don't change your actions, you cannot expect your results to come towards you. Your genes, literally, you can't change your genes, but you can change the expression of your genes. And that's called epigenetics. And we do that by taking action, by doing things that help heal us. And if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, and you're wondering you're not seeing results, then literally that's a sign from the universe to step out of your comfort zone and start doing something different, because your life isn't going to change if you don't change. I have two really, really good examples that have just come up in my mind right now with my clients with adopting this kind of mindset, right? First, they are stepping out of their comfort zone, they're having a growth mindset, and they're changing their perspective when it comes to their healing. My client Melanie and my client Gloria, before they joined CYE, they did not have a good mindset. None of us really did, because it's something that everyone starts from zero, right? There was disempowering thoughts, a lot of distrust in the healing and wondering if things are going to get better. And no one really practiced meditation and self-care like they do now. And like the amount of transformation I've seen with not just these two, but like so many clients who have started to do the work, it's unbelievable. Melanie literally went from going through TSW for a couple years now to finally after a few months, seeing a big change in her skin. Her mindset, unbelievable. I literally see this woman a whole different person. And she started with me back in February. She's finishing up her last call with me very soon. I'm very sad, but I'm just so incredibly proud of her. Melanie, if you're listening to this, I'm so proud of you for everything that she's achieved, from skin healing to better mindset, better digestion, better sleep, just overall happier. And it's just so powerful and inspiring to see how much your journey can change. And her journey has changed in just a matter of 6 months, which feels long, but a lot can happen in 6 months and even shorter. For example, Gloria, she was in an ongoing 6-month flare. No joke. Full body, 6-month flare. And it was really intense for her. And she's gone through a lot over the past year. She went from TCM strict diets to herbs to restrictions. And she worked with me straight for 3 months. And for 3 months straight, she was flaring inside the program. But you know what she did? She stayed consistent. She continued working on her mindset. She took the tools I had been teaching her inside Clear Eczema, got out of her comfort zone, got into meditation, even though she, first couldn't get consistent. But over time, like training that muscle, she became better and better at it, became better at her stress management, which was the biggest root cause was stress. And literally the final 2 weeks of her inside Clear Eczema, skin is transforming to the point where her coworkers and colleagues are noticing, which has been such a game changer and a beautiful moment for Gloria, because you guys know what it's like to have people comment on how bad our skin is, especially like when you're going through flares. And for people to notice the opposite is just an incredible feeling. And she mentioned that to me in our one-on-one private chat. And I was just like so happy for her to finally start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, healing is still happening for both Melanie and Gloria, but I'm just giving you guys examples of how their mindset has changed the trajectory of their healing, right? They could have been stuck in the victim mindset, poor me, been afraid to invest, don't want to take action, scared, fearful, to now being like, you know what? I can do anything. I can work on my stress and see my skin heal. I can think differently about my journey and see my skin heal. I can invest in myself because I know that this is only going to help me and it's not going to be detrimental, right? That's the mindset you want to have going into your journey. And I guarantee you, you're going to see results. There is no way that you would implement these things I'm sharing to you in this podcast episode and not see any healing. There's just no way. Like the universe is going to see that you're doing the work and you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone and do the things that are good for your mind, body, and soul. And it's absolutely going to reward you no matter what. Will it be hard? Yes. But nothing worth it is easy, right? And I know that sounds cliche, but really it is true. And I hope this podcast episode gives you the inspiration to go after it and start thinking about how you can start changing the way you view your eczema journey and stepping out of your comfort zone. Even just thinking about or wanting to join Clear Eczema, but feeling fearful. Like this episode, I hope inspires you, like fearful in terms of like going into it, not knowing what to expect. Like I'm telling you now, if you have any bit of gut feeling where you know that you deep down need this and you want the support and you feel called towards everything I shared towards this podcast episode, Clear Eczema is going to be for you. We teach you exactly how to shift this mindset into a growth mindset and all the things that I mentioned today so you can start moving the needle in your healing, start healing those flares, sleeping better, living your best life, eating the foods you want. Like any goal that you have in your mind right now, I want you to take a mental note and just know that it's possible. Because if it's possible for me, it's possible for Melanie, possible for Gloria, then it's possible for you too. Okay, so that's what I have for today's episode. I hope this gave you some insight in terms of what needs to change when it comes to your mindset for healing your eczema and using those examples I shared today, applying it to yourself. And of course, like I said, right now we're doing a promotion for Clear Eczema. We're giving $1,000 off for anyone who applies before Monday, July 31st. At 11:59 p.m. EST. If you need help with this, come join me. I would love to support you. This is literally my jam when it comes to healing, and I would love to review your application and see if you're a good fit to work with me and be a part of this beautiful community. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and leave me a review if it did. Tag me on Instagram and also screenshot it to hello@juliachen.ca. We will send you an eczema visualization once we see your review. All right, and have a good rest of your day and your rest of your evening. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Now, before I let you go, I want to let you know I have this amazing eczema visualization. This visualization has helped me so much when it comes to manifesting eczema healing, healing flares faster than I can ever imagine, reducing the itch, and just feeling great in my body. This is the exact same visualization I use for my own healing as well as my clients' healing as well. And if you want to receive this visualization, then all you have to do is leave us a review and tell us what you think about the podcast, screenshot it, send it to your email at hello@juliachen.ca, and you will receive the visualization to your inbox. I look forward to seeing your review, and we will see you in the next episode.